doing? Welcome back to Cashbutcute, or welcome if you're new. My name's Nikki. I try and cash stuff here every single Friday, and we cash stuff our spare money, so all of our bills and stuff, all that money stays in the bank. Our food shop money, our rent, our personal money, everything stays in the bank apart from our spare money. We withdraw it and we try and cash stuff for all the events that come up throughout the year, birthdays, things for the van, Christmas, Easter, Valentine's Day, all those things, school holidays, the list goes on. I've got quite a few envelopes that I like to try and stuff, but this works for us better than anything ever has. If we keep the money in the bank, we don't end up saving it for certain things, and then those things come up and you're like, oh lovely, that's coming out of payday. Depressing. So this method so far has worked wonders for us, and we will continue it for as long as I can, really. I love it. So today we are cash stuffing £100. Let's give it a little count. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 95, and then we've got £5 over here in £1 coins. The lady just gave me tens, but I was like, do you know what, that's actually fine this week. I will make that work. And we have a lonely little penny, just 1p this week, for our little change bags. So how is everybody? Did everyone have a nice bank holiday weekend? It obviously means the week is shorter, the working week, which is amazing for most people. Because I'm self-employed, I quite like having 5 days a week working because I really enjoy what I do. If you're new here, Cashbutcute, obviously I've got a YouTube channel, I've got an Instagram, but I've also got an Etsy shop, and that has sort of become my job now, which I absolutely love. I don't even like calling it a job because I don't know, it's like a hobby and a job rolled into one. I'm having a great time doing it, and yeah, every time I know that I've only got a 4-day week, I panic a little bit internally because I cram my weeks full of designing stuff, foiling, laminating, cutting corners. Then you've got all the behind the scenes stuff of a little business that no one really thinks about. You think, oh yeah, just a little Etsy shop, but there's like photography, then you've got your accounting to do, you've got to order stock. The amount of people that message me on Etsy, Instagram, asking little questions here and there, it's a full-time thing. So I'm trying to do sort of full-time hours, sort of squished down into part-time hours really, because my 2 little boys that I've got, they are 4 and 7, and they go to school obviously between the hours of like 9 and 3, so that's my working hours. So yeah, if I could do 12-hour days like I used to when I was like 18, 19, 20, I would, because I would love that. Give me 12-hour days, oh, that would be heaven. So let's crack on, shall we? Let's do our annuals binder first. We always do our annuals binder first. I think it's one of my faves. I say that about a lot of them though, don't I? Let's be real. So County Show is the next event coming up. That is the beginning of June. We have got 5 weeks left now to stuff this, and we've got 6 icons left. So what I've decided to do this week, instead of putting 15 in like we have been, I am going to put 20 in for a few weeks, and then that will cover the extra icon on here, because each icon is £15. So we now have 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, £110. Lovely for the County Show. Amazing. There's that one. Father's Day. That I think is a week after the County Show. So last week we put a £5 in, but we didn't colour in an icon, and that is because this week I'm going to put another 5 in, so we'll put 10 in, take 5 out, and now I can colour in the juicy burger. I'm trying to find brown or red even. I can do a raw one, can't I? But it's on the grill. Shall we do raw? Yeah, we'll do a raw burger. This one's not gone on the grill yet, so let's colour that in. Woo! Love that. Cool. So we are over halfway now on this one. Love that. the goal is £75 for Father's Day. I reduced it a bit because Mother's Day we did 75 quid. I thought, do you know what, we'll just do the same for Father's Day. Why not? Now Buggy's birthday. Our beautiful Buggy turns 5 near the end of July. So he's got 20, 40, 60, 75. Today we're adding 10, so 85. And what have we coloured in here? 25, 50, 65. Lovely. So we can colour in a 20 today. So let's go ahead and do that the little kitty at the bottom. Do the little kitty pocket. We're working from the bottom up because we're trying to get all the juicy ones done. So then we can just do tenors and stuff because that makes sense, doesn't it? So let's do a little, oh, I've already done that on that row. Let's do yellow. Love a bit of yellow. I had to sun cream the kids up this morning. My little one absolutely hates it. Absolutely hates it. Literally have to like almost pin him down, which is horrible. But they had a request this morning from their teacher that came through on the little app saying, please sun cream your kids and put the hats on because they're out on the field doing some little adventure things today, some forest school. So yeah, that was fun getting that done this morning. Whew. Thank you, by the way. I did a little poll over on Instagram asking for sun creams that aren't sticky and yucky, and I had so many people mention, well, there was loads actually, obviously it's personal preference, isn't it, but I did have most people, majority said Nivea for kids isn't sticky, and that's like an affordable one, isn't it? And then I had a few people say the Ultra, is it called Ultra Sun or something like that, and that one lasts all day but it's very spenny. So what I'm doing at the moment is we're using up all the old ones we've got, and then I might try and get one of each. One of the Ultra Sun ones for the kids for school because it's an all day one, and then some Nivea just for like the weekends. So thank you very much, guys. Appreciate that. If you were over there on Instagram that day and voted on my little poll. Next up we're going to go to High Priority. That's in this little navy one. And we always start off with our emergency fund. Now our emergency fund, the goal at the moment is £1,000. We put £10, every time I film I put £10 in, and that is a non-negotiable. I have to do that. That is a rule I've made for myself. I'm using this lovely padlock tracker, and instead of putting the money in the envelope like I do with everything else, we put them, the little notes, in this beautiful tin just to keep it out of reach. And yeah, I'm hoping we can fill it up before, well, I'm hoping we can complete it before I have to bust open the tin, but you never know with life when an emergency is going to crop up, so you can't really plan for that, can you? But we can hope and pray. So it looks like we now have 390. Wow, that's good. 390. So next week we're going to hit the 400 barrier. I'm excited for that. Can't wait. Can't get back in now. So fiddly. What's going on here? There we go. So in a minute, I'm going to start packing my orders in a minute. I'm excited for that. I've been working towards that all week. I can't believe the amount of stock that I actually made for this restock. For some reason, I've like almost doubled it. And I don't know why. I've made so much stuff that I don't actually have the room for it. I've got these little trays. I'll show you. They're right here, actually. I keep them in these, so I know what order they're in. So when I pack, I just flick through. Oh, this, that, the other. I've got about, how many have I got? I've got 3 of these, and I still have got more. I need another one, basically. That's what I'm trying to say. Oh, because I've overmade stuff, but that means the next restock I won't have to make as much, so winning. Right, so anyway, let's get back to this. Van maintenance, we have 25. We are adding in another 5 today, so I will just do that. Little switcheroo. Beautiful. Home Sweet Home isn't getting anything. Health is going to get 5. And this is going to probably go towards that really expensive sun cream. But you can get it who was I speaking to the other day? I think it was Plan Budget Repeat, and she said that you can actually buy it from QVC. And the good thing about QVC in the UK is you've got like a, I think it's 30 or 60 day money back guarantee. So say if I bought it and it didn't work well on the kid's skin, or they had a reaction or anything, I can send it back and get the money back, which is amazing. So I might try and do that. I'm pretty sure it's like £35 or something for a big family one. Oh, I'm out of breath. So we're putting £5 into health today, so that's 35. Lovely. There's a grinder going on over there because they're still building houses here, so I do apologise if you can hear that. You might not be able to. Clothes has got 15. We're going to put a £10 note today into clothes, so that's 25. It's that time of year again, isn't it? It's going to be, we're going to need some shorts and bits for the boys. They do have a few from last year really that still fit, but I like to get them a few bits every spring and summer just to jazz it up a little bit. So that is that done. Beautiful. Let's go to, that was our high priority. Let's go to our low priority. I think in here we're just stuffing one envelope near the back. We are stuffing bulk buys today. Bulk buys. Should be stuffing hair really too, but because we're doing £100 a week because of May, I've really got to think when I write them out, like where I'm putting the money. So there's 15 in bulk buys. We are putting another 5 in today. Let's put 10 in. Take 5 out. So there's now £20 in there. Beautiful. And I think with that we're going to stock up on things like shampoo and all those boring expensive bits. So yeah, that is that done for the week. Let's go to, this is my school binder. So this is for all the school holidays that come up, and also uniform, and what else is it? School trips and stuff. I always do a little bit of yoga with this binder, because it drives me mad how stiff it is. There we go. So May half term, pop that there. May half term is the one that's coming up next. We have got £25 in there. So we've got 15 to go, I believe. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, yeah. So today we're going to pop a £5 in to there and colour off 3 more beautiful flowers. Gorgeous. What colour should we do? Those ones, I think. Lovely. So I will colour in 3 flowers and I will see you in a moment. That baby pink is so light you can barely see it, but I can see it. Does it show up on camera? Yeah, sort of. Lovely. So we are now £10 away from that, and I think we've got 2 or 3 weeks left until the half term anyway, so that's perfect. Give that a little bit of a shake. Oh, now I've thrown it on the floor, bear with me. What's going on here today? And we are going to put £5 also into the summer holidays, because they will be here before we know it. This is at the end of July, and then for the 6 weeks. And on this I actually put £5 in last week, so I couldn't do another icon. So let's do, yeah, we'll put 10 in and take 5 out. So that's £30 towards the summer holidays. And we are colouring those in. Every £10 is a little beautiful sun. Lovely and simple. Cute. Love that. So that's that one done. £30 out of the 240. Huge way to go. But we're going to do it, honeys. We will get there. Ooh. Ooh, she's a bit tight. I might need to trim them down a tiny bit more really, because they are probably about 1 millimetre shorter than the actual envelope. There we go, that's that done. We're not doing school uniform or trips this week by the looks of it. No, might do one of those next week, because they do need to be kept on top of. Right, let's go over to Christmas. We're only putting a little tenner in Christmas today, so where shall we pop the 10? Where shall we put it? I do love this one, to be honest. I'm loving that one at the moment. Let's do it. Let's do it. Who left the wrappers in here? It's called. Oh, I've taken all the money out. Right, so we are doing who left the wrappers in here. And I do this with a dice. So I round these up to 5. Oh, it's not focusing. I round these up to 5 and these up to 10. So let's see what we roll today. Purples, that's a 5. Shall we, let's do that one then. Shall we roll again? Yummy, yummy. It's one of the faves, isn't it? The purple one, the big purple one. Tasty. Right, let's roll again and hope that we get orange, purple or blue. Actually, yeah, I'm only allowed to roll orange, purple or blue. Blue, ideal. That worked out well, didn't it? There we go, and that is £10 into Christmas. 2 5s in. What have we got in this one now then? We have got 20, 30, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 75 in there. That's a nice little amount really, isn't it? And we're only not even halfway through really, nearly. Cool. The sun is lush today. Bloody beautiful. And I'm indoors. I'm indoors, but I will get a cheeky hour maybe later in the garden, pottering around, doing my little, I've got my seeds out there right now getting some sun, or my seedlings or whatever you want to call them, and my dahlias are doing really well. I feel like a little plant mum this year. Normally I plant some little plants and then my kids have always been like quite young, so the little one especially will like pick them out. Absolute monkey. So yeah, this is the first year where they haven't touched them, which is lovely. So yeah, we are going to do, we've got £5 note and 5 coins there. I'm going to skip the May challenge this week because we've already done 2. We're only on the 2nd week of May and there's 3 more weeks. So I'm going to skip that this week. Fill the dots 2. Now we do owe it £1 from last week. So let's just pop that in there now. We've got £9 to roll today on Fill the Dots. I am going to do a multiply by 1. So that's 1. Awesome. That's a yellow. So let's just colour that in now. That's £1. So now we have £8 to play with. So we will roll again. Another 1. What? We now have £7 to play with. Perfect. What is going on today? This is what I'm doing. This challenge here is for 2026. So I seem to be rolling a lot of 1s. Is the earth trying to tell me something? So we've now got, oh, I've forgotten now. I think it's 7. Are you joking? Is someone pranking me? What is going on? This gets weirder and weirder every week. All right, well, I'm just going to put the rest then. We'll put that 4 into here. And then the 5 I'm just going to put on the pearls. Let's do that. Should we do 5 in the pearls? Or do we do the May challenge because that is 5 as well? We'll get it done. Oh, I'm torn, guys. I don't know what to do. Yeah, let's do that. Let's put it into the May challenge. Lovely. So we are doing red and pink tulips. Let's go ahead and colour in a lovely red one. Oh, girl. And this money goes into Hermes. Lovely. Now what I'm doing with this 12-month challenge, every month that I complete, so I did January and February, I did skip March and April because I didn't film, I didn't cash stuff, we had a lot going on. And I'm just letting that be. So May, once May's finished, we'll have £20, and at the end of each month, instead of just saving it in here like I am with the other ones, I'm going to put that £20 wherever I want. So yeah, wherever I think it's needed. Maybe summer holidays, maybe Christmas, maybe school uniform, we will see. So there we go, that's the end of my savings challenges, and they were very weird today. I hope everyone's doing well, and yeah, I will see you again next week. Bye guys.